Hey everybody, welcome to the Wake Up channel. I am Jason, and just wanted to say a couple of quick things about the George Floyd murder. Yes, I did say murder because that's what it was. The autopsy report came out and said that there was no evidence of asphyxiations. Well, of course, there's no evidence of asphyxiation. George Floyd was not choked. The pig's knee was on George Floyd's carotid artery in his neck. What does that mean? What's the difference between that and asphyxiation? Well, when you have your knee on somebody's carotid artery, what it is doing is it is slowing down the blood supply to the brain and eventually stopping the blood supply to the brain. So how did George Floyd die? He died from no blood going to his brain because the pig had his knee on George Floyd's carotid artery for almost 8 minutes and almost 3 minutes after he was non-responsive. So that's the first thing I want to say. I don't know why the autopsy report is focused on asphyxiation when it's lack of blood flow to the brain due to the knee being on the carotid artery. Now, the second thing I want to say, and it really pains me to say this because as much as I want to be with all of you when you say that this is first-degree murder or this is second-degree murder, unfortunately, legally speaking, this is not first-degree murder and this is not second-degree murder. There is no evidence of premeditation and focusing specifically on George Floyd for that purpose. Second degree means crime of passion, so it means that the pig would have lost his mind, literally, for the amount of time, but he was obviously in control, so he did not lose his mind. What does that leave? That leaves third-degree murder, manslaughter. Two types of manslaughter. You've got voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter. Voluntary manslaughter means that he knew there was a chance of something bad happening to George Floyd. And we all know that's true. He knew that there was a chance that something bad would happen. So the proper charge is third-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, which carries a penalty of 10 to 25 years in prison. Now, involuntary manslaughter means that you were negligent in causing the death of somebody, but you could not know that they were going to possibly die. So obviously that's not the case here either. That creates a lesser sentence. But yeah, so legally speaking, this is voluntary manslaughter, murder in the third degree. So 10 to 25 years in prison. And this is all on video. So of course, this stupid pig should be charged, should be convicted, should be sent to prison. Whether it will happen or not remains to be seen. The other two, or other 5, I believe, pigs that were there and did nothing should also be charged with accessory. Now, those are lesser charges. There might be suspended sentences there, or there might be up to a couple years in prison for that as well. So we'll wait and see what happens, but I just wanted to mention my thoughts on certain aspects of George Floyd's murder that everybody has been talking about. And if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and put those in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.